Hi, welcome to another episode of Maryland Gardener Channel. Today we're going to be doing some getting ready for the planting season. So I'm going to be composting my beds, and also I'm going to be planting some cabbage. It looks like the weather is finally warming up a little bit. Cooler at nights, but I'm going to protect them with some cover, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. But so let's start amending some soil. I'll show you what I'm going to put in it. I've had this like, I don't know, maybe 2 years now, so I'm going to use the rest of it up, but I'm going to just use this just to put in the soil and then compost on top. Just to, and that should be good. So, sprinkle a little bit. Work it in. The top layer. Working the top layer, and then the compost layer is going to be, doesn't have to be very deep. Maybe 2-3 inches of compost on the very top of it. Doesn't have to be a lot. And then you just keep adding compost every season, and it just, keep adding up to it, adding to it. And you want to just even this out. It's full of worms. I'm going to be planting next week, so I'm not going to let this sit too long open where weeds can get to it. So next week I plan to plant all my seedlings. Should be warm enough next week to plant. Spread it out. Okay. Move on to the other one. This one here, just break up the soil a little bit. Just break it up a little bit. Garden towel. Work it in. You can even put bone meal and blood meal, but I'm gonna do that when I do my planting better. But you can put bone meal, blood meal when you do your plantings. That's what I usually do. I only put compost on top and maybe any leftover fertilizer I have, just to use up. I might mix that in. But you can. All right. Here's some compost. This compost was full of worms. No, Lucy. Don't eat it. Stop. Eat it. Can't eat that stuff. He smells the fertilizer. I'm trying to eat it. Look at all these worms here. The compost is full of worms. Here. So that's really good. Like, look, they were breeding inside all winter long. Got so many worms in there. It's just full of it. So they're going to be very happy in this soil for a little bit, do their work. I might move some of this to the other garden. It's full of worms here. I want to spread it out a little bit more. Now it's not completely decomposed compost yet, but it will. Throughout the season, it'll start breaking down even more. So I'm not too worried about it. That one's done. Ready for planting. So let's go to the next one. There's compost here too. Spread the compost. I might do more compost in this one since it needs some more soil. So I'm going to do a little more compost on this just to make it, bring it up to the level I want there. Some lettuce. Okay, now I'm going to do the rest of these beds later on, but we're going to plant some cabbage, and I'm going to show you that right now, but I'll finish up the rest of the beds with the rest of the compost. So let's go around the corner and I'll show you how to do my cabbage. Alright, these are the seedlings. These are what I grew from seed. I started these January, middle of January, and some of course haven't quite grown yet. Still a little bit, but I got at least 5 plants here I can plant today. I grew these from seed, so I'm going to place them right here in this bed here. And I amended this soil last, I think November of last year. I amended this soil here. So what I'm going to do is plant. I'm going to do my planting and then compost on top of that. But I'm going to show you what I put in the soil when I plant my seedlings. So what I use is bone meal and blood meal. And I put that when I plant my my plants. And show you how to do that. Watch out, Lucy. Watch out. So we start right here. I think you space these cabbages, I'm thinking maybe 18 inches apart, 12 or 18 inches apart, I think. So I'm just gonna kind of eye it out. So blood meal for nitrogen, that gives the nutrients to grow leaves, grow more leafy, better for the leaves when you put the blood meal. Put a little bit of bone meal, mix that in. Let's see which one. These are quick start cabbage. Bought these from seed. Just place inside. And I already acclimated them to the weather, so I've been putting them. Outside, getting used to the weather and the temperature, the sun, so this should be okay. Another one I say about right here. Might run out of room. Okay. Meal. Blood meal. If I can do some cooking here. Mix that in a little bit. There's two in here. I'm gonna try and separate them. Wish I can save this one here. Might be one plant. Looks like it's one plant, so just gonna okay. It was two plants, so I'm gonna see if this one pulls through. I'm gonna try and plant this one. All right, so I can take it with my hands. Put it up right here. Bone meal. Mix that in. Sure, that might be too close. That's all right. I'll space this one out more here. All right. Then we have two here also. So I'm going to space this one here. Okay. Some blood meal. Bone meal. In the soil. just enough room. Last one. Right here. This one's a tiny one. So we'll see what happens with this guy. Oh wait. No, yeah. Now the nights are going in the 50s, mid 40s, 50s at night here. But we've had some 37-degree nights. So when I see that that's gonna happen, what I usually do is before sundown, to protect the cabbages, I would just put the milk jugs, cut the bottoms off. And just let them like that. That way the cold air, you doesn't get a lot of that cold air at night. I think it'll survive 47 to 50 degrees. Anything below that, you might want to cover it with some milk jugs or any plastic, just to keep it from the cold air from hitting the leaves. And just tuck them in. Yeah. This one here, I'm gonna get another milk jug for this one. But see, so now the cold air, the 37-degree air of coldness is not gonna get the leaves, not gonna make any, damage it. You don't want to leave these on during the day when it's nice and sunny out. Let them get some sun and some fresh air. But when at night, if you see it's going to drop below 37, below that, try to put some cover on them. Put these milk jugs on them overnight. Take them out during the day, and then repeat until the weather stays stable, 50 degrees at night, and that should be fine. These are cold weather crops anyway. They'll take some cold, but not extreme colds. It could kill them. So that's how you would lay this out like that. And next week, I plan to start my planting next week. So I'll be making more videos on how I'm planting the garden. I got all my seedlings acclimating to the weather now. So next week I'm definitely going to be planting everything out. It all depends if the nights stay above 50 or above. So I'm going to keep checking the weather for that. So hopefully these cabbages take hold. I'm going to water everything down, finish up my composting the rest of my beds, and I'm just going to wait till next week. Just waiting to get started. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some good info, or some, maybe some things you want to try out. And thanks you for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button if you like it, and I'll see you next week, definitely with another video. So take care and have a nice day.